Igboho expresses satisfaction over political solution approach offered by the federal government. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. The Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Adeyemo, more popularly known as aka Sunday Igboho, has expressed dissatisfaction with the reported olive branch waved by the federal government, which said it was considering what is called political solution to its plight and that of other agitators in the country. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mr. Abubakar Malami, San, was quoted to have said the federal government was open to all kinds of considerations, including a political solution, as part of efforts to resolve the crisis surrounding separatist agitation in the southeast and the southwest parts of the country. However, Igboho, in a statement through his counsel, Chief Yomi Aliyu, senior advocate of Nigeria, said as a peace-loving person, he was glad that the federal government had allowed reasons to prevail over the matter, while also thanking his supporters for being behind him. According to the press statement, we have content of Chief Sunday Adeyemo to react to the olive branch extended to him by the Attorney General of the Federation in what we regard as Sky's flying strategy to Arise TV, as reported by the All Dailies on 10th November 2021. Our client, as a peace-loving person, is glad that the federal government has allowed reasons to prevail in realizing that no force on earth can subdue the mantra of self-determination by an indigenous people, safe referendum and or sense of belonging, and fair treatment of all tribes in accordance with the rule of law. Intimidation by imprisonment of our client in foreign land that is generally regarded as a 37th state of Nigeria cannot help the situation, but respect for the rule of law as exposed in the 20.5 billion naira judgment in favor of our client. The imprisonment is making him more resolute in seeking self-determination for his Yoruba indigenous tribe. Hence, as a mark of good faith, Nigeria should start with instructing its vassal state to release our client and allow him to embark on his medical trip to Germany. Republic of Benin has not been able to charge our client for any criminal offense for the over 3 months that they held him illegally in their prison in Cotonou. We have his mandate to enter into an abiding agreement on his behalf, and that will also be acceptable to his Oduwa Nation group. Our client thanks his supporters, especially members of the Ilana Yoruba Oduwa Nation here and in the diaspora, for their support, and urges them to continue to be law-abiding and respect the extant laws of the land. Well. The truth remains. The truth remains that sincerely, these people have not committed any crime, if you ask me. And I know Nigerians know that the only crime these people have committed is that they exercise. I'm talking about both Sunday now, Mr. Sunday Igboho, and the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Both of them are after the same thing. Sincerely, these agitators, all of them, both the NSAS only use police brutality to come out and capitalize on it. But if you really watch clips and you read what was written on placards, these people were talking about injustice, fairness, and equity. Rule of law. That is what they want. No more, no less. They're not saying give us this. They're not saying give us money, give us this. And people referring to them as terrorist group, I tell you, you are doing the wrong thing. We all know what terrorists do. Terrorists kill. They even kill and come out to say it openly. In fact, they kill and give you videos of how they do the killing. They kill, they rape, they maim, they cause mayhem, they wreak havoc, they leave people traumatized for life. These people do not do that. First of all, stop referring to them as terrorists. Now, secondly, what these people want are the same thing. All Nigerians want the same thing. To live in a country where there is peace, where there is unity. And for there to be unity, there have to be justice, there have to be equity and fairness. And also, there have to be rule of law. I cannot say, oh, that I am fair. Meanwhile, if something happens in the region of the country, it is overlooked. But if it happens in another place, then all hell is let loose. That is not justice. That is not fairness. And that is not equity. Justice, fairness, and equity. In fact, equity and fairness in allocation of funds, allocation of resources, allocation of appointments, in construction of road, you're constructing this road in this particular region, make sure it is done. If you are building a hospital and the number of hospitals in another region has been built, you look for another thing to do to make sure it is equated. That is the way to go. And fortunately to do this thing, you need a man who is naturally neutral. A man who is not saying, he's not saying the Igbo, he's not saying the Yoruba division, he's not saying the Hausa, he's not saying the TV, he's not saying, the Irobo. Nothing. He's not saying them. He's saying them as, first of all, human beings. If you see, or if Nigerians, or if our leaders see Nigerians, first of all, as human beings, then there's not going to be much problem. Sincerely. Because you will know that if this thing is done to this person will not like it. You are first of all a human being before you are referred to as you are from the southeast or the south or the south or the west or the north. Yes, you're first of all a human being before you become a member of any religion. You're first of all a human being before you were given into any ethnic. If you were not a human being, if you're an animal, I tell you, you're going to be in the forest or you'll be treated like one. That is just the truth. You see everybody as equal. There is rule of law. Something happens, and somebody who has all the backers in power does something, and someone who does not even have anyone does something. Both of them, the law takes its course on both of them, not only one. If one is pardoned, the other is pardoned too. That is what these people want. That is what the whole Nigeria. In fact, people are not coming out to say that is it. And I've said it before. These people now, both AKA Sunday Igboho and Martin Nnamdi Kanu, both of them, they did nothing. They just expressed the opinion of people. Sincerely, people just want, they just want people to express the opinion for them. They do know what they want. If you meet them now, do a research, take a survey, you will see that people are saying the very things